Target 7 continues its search for solutions to Albuquerque's crime crisis. Tonight, we are looking at a mathematical equation judges are using to help them determine whether someone should stay behind bars. It's a solution that's putting some out of business and others out of jail. Police say this man was driving drunk with two toddlers in the car when he killed another driver in a brutal crash. Court records show he was released from jail without posting a bond.
This is a dangerous matter, Your Honor, and we believe that the defendant should be detained.
Prosecutors also said another man accused of killing two men outside a convenience store should have been kept in jail. He too was released without having to post a bond. Judges have been using a mathematical equation to tell them if people should stay in jail until their trial.
I don't believe the Arnold tool was any sort of a solution to criminal justice in New Mexico. It's absolutely made things worse.
The Arnold tool was supposed to be a solution to help judges determine if the right people should stay behind bars. It was developed after voters passed a constitutional amendment that bans bonds being set on defendants who can't afford to pay it. Judges now rarely set bonds. In fact, this has put many bond companies out of business. This entire row used to be filled with bond agents, but now there are only two in the county. Commissioner Maggie Hart Stebbins helped bring the model to Bernalillo County after the new constitutional amendment was passed.
People should not be incarcerated unless there is a clear risk of danger to the community. Otherwise, our Constitution demands that people be considered innocent until proven guilty.
When someone is arrested on a felony, they appear here at Metropolitan Court where they're given a score to help judges determine if they'll show up for trial or commit another crime if they are released. Most of the time, judges make one of two decisions. They either release them or lock them up until trial. But first, they get this report.
We also located 7 felonies with 6 convictions ranging from burglary in 2002, robbery in 2012, robbery and conspiracy in 2012 again.
That was for Audrey Guzman, who was arrested on drug possession charges. She was released without a bond.
This community wants judges to make the right decision about who's a risk to the community, who isn't.
So is the Arnold model working?
Jury's still out.
The county has commissioned a study from the University of New Mexico. The study is looking at how often accused criminals show up for court or commit new crimes when they are released. The Arnold tool is being used in 26 different jurisdictions across the country. A recent study conducted in Ohio determined that the percentage of defendants who skipped their court dates had dropped 12%. And people who were released from jail were 10% less likely to commit crimes. Christine Pei, KOAT Action 7 News. And so far, the UNM study has determined defendants released from custody in Bernalillo County are more likely to appear for their trial than defendants in Toledo and San Francisco.